We met 14 years ago. I think we had first date, a few days afterwards. It's just been great ever since with her.
Okay.
Ready to go?
Trying this out.
A lot of people did mention, Taryn is sick. And it didn't really bother me because I was more interested in the person than the sickness. Eventually I did learn she is on dialysis. Her kidneys had failed her.
I kept fainting and being unwell all the time, so I had to go on dialysis, which really, really changed my life completely. You go from, being a healthy 23-year-old to being very unhealthy 23-year-old, sorry. And it really changed my life because I could no longer take care of my daughter, let alone myself. On days when I didn't dialyze, I would spend, the day at my parents' house and helping to raise her. But a lot of those days off, also, I didn't feel well enough to go back and forth. So it was really tough. I did have 5 near-death experiences where, people weren't sure if I was gonna, make it. And so it was very hard for her. Even for me, like the milestones, I'm like, I need to live long enough for April to be in kindergarten, for her to graduate junior high, for her to graduate high school. And now it's so exciting because she's graduating university this year. So I made that milestone and she's getting married next year. So that's my next milestone. I really wanted to make sure that I was around to take care of her. When we first got married, I still did conventional dialysis, at the hospital, because I was really afraid to do home dialysis. I was afraid of needling myself. But with Tom's support, he thought we should do this.
I couldn't imagine myself being on dialysis, going through what she goes through every day. The way she acts and reacts to it, just very caring, very loving person, trying to do her best to fit in, with the rest of society. It's just fantastic to see. I am Taryn's nurse as well as her technician if she has issues with her machinery. It is quite empowering that I can contribute to her health and treatment that way. So if she has an emergency, if she needs something, she's able to call upon me and rely upon me as her nurse. And if there are some technical issues, Taryn does rely on me to help her on those aspects. It's like riding a bike. It does take some training, some experience, but once you get into the rhythm and understanding of what needs to be done, it does look daunting, but it's actually fairly simple to do.
Home dialysis completely changed my life. When you first get sick, I feel like you give up all your power. You no longer take care of yourself. You go to dialysis, the nurses take care of you, they needle you. And so home dialysis is amazing. So you dialyze when you want, how you want. So I dialyze, I have a heater in my room, 2 heat pads.
Taryn's health has dramatically improved since we've been doing home dialysis. We used to go to a gym 4 times a week, both of us, and do numerous workouts. She is much more lively, much more active than she was before.
I started being a volunteer at Alberta Health Services a couple years ago, and I think that really has changed my life. I really like to be an advocate and promote home dialysis, also promote people with disabilities. I needed to really get my life back and add value to the world. I'm very excited about the new West Edmonton Kidney Care Center. On the first floor, there's an in-center dialysis unit. What we need now is to finish the second floor, which is where we're going to train people to do home dialysis. This will be life-changing for kidney patients, to have a bigger space to train to do home dialysis. What we need now, though, is more support from the community, so we will be able to finish the second floor of the kidney center.